Hi everyone, it's Margaret, and today I'm doing a September issue inspired look. You know how big those September issues are, and this one is from the Vogue magazine for 2013. And I'm going to do a really beautiful, clean, classic eyeliner retro look. And I just did a pearlized highlighter on the brow bone after I already did the foundation. And I'm just using a gel liner and a straight rectangle brush, a flat rectangle brush. And as you see, I've already done the other eye, so you can see the design and the thickness that I'm doing. This is a very 60s retro inspired eyeliner. It doesn't have a whole lot of anything else going on with the eye other than just a real neutral lid and with the highlighter, and then just the liner. And I'm doing a very thick one, very 60s inspired, very 60s, kind of Audrey Hepburn, Bridget Bardot. I'm just going for that kind of feel. As you can see, I used that thick brush to lay the bulk of it, and now I went with a smaller angled brush just to give that clean edged line. So I'm going back and forth between the angled really fine eyeliner brush for the clean edge and then the thick liner brush as I'm using here to really add the bulk. It's really important, as you can see, I'm going back and forth looking at the other eye to try to create a very next to perfect match, and doing as much as the balancing by looking back and forth and also stepping away. The angle of the line is really important, and also you want to make sure that all aspect of where you're putting the black is completely covered in black and not having any skin showing in order to have a really strong payout of this. So right now I'm really just kind of fixing up the detailing, and I'm using my angled pointed brush, my flat angle brush, and I'm really doing the kick of the hook of the end of the liner. And this one is a very heavy statement with the liner, so I'm really making sure that everything looks really angled and symmetrical. And I also advise to use your flat, smaller foundation brush if you need to do any quick cleanups. Now, if you make a mistake, clean it up right away. That's really important. And I think one of the things that people don't realize is that when you make a mistake and you let it sit there, it's going to set too much. So I always say, make sure you fix it right away. Now, as you can see, I also lined the underneath the eyes, and I went from the mid level and I brought it all the way to the outer corners and connected to the top line. So you almost want it to have some type of like one fluid flow from the middle lower to all the way from the inner outer and all the way out towards the brows. And this is a really kind of a very horny type. It has a very like kind of bull's horn type um, effect. And as you see here, I'm putting very black mascara on the top, and you can definitely put some individuals or strip on it if you want to really go for that serious, retro feel. But Asia here has beautiful lashes, so I'm just going to go with it. And on the lower, I'm not going all the way in. I'm just going to go right where the lash meets the liner. And as you can see from the middle lower line, I still thinned it out towards the inner, so you don't have like just a thick line that stops right in the middle. So make sure you do that. So see, afterwards I put the lashes more focused on the lower outer. I don't want a heavy brow. I think this really looks really great if you keep the brows very natural. Now, if you need a little bit, definitely, fill it in, but Asia here has great natural brows, and I'm just going with her natural, and I just brush them up. And I put a soft, kind of milky, pinky cheek, and I'm blending it in with my complexion brush, because I don't want the cheeks to overpower, but definitely have a little bit of color. And I'm going to go with a very soft, creamy red. Um, you can definitely go with a nude or like a beigey nude look, or you can go with like an intense orange or fuchsia purple. You can even do oxblood, and you can do a really intense red fire engine. But I like the softness of this kind of milky color red. I think it's not overpowering, but it definitely still makes a statement. And Asia here, Asia Schneider, my model, has such beautiful lips. I mean, she's got the Angelina Jolie lips. So I really thought, if I went with the intense red, it might be too much. So I think having the more creamy kind of sheer red was enough for her to really make a statement and not overpower the eyeliner, but really have a beautiful feminine look and still keeping that retro feel to it. So really that's really all it is. It's not a very complicated look of many colors or anything like that. It's more technique, but definitely the key thing here is you want clean lines, balance, symmetry, and beautiful payout and really flawless finish with everything. So definitely take your time. And I really encourage for those of you who want to learn, go to www.mkcbeautyacademy.com. You can take my online training, or you can also do a blended training and do an in-person training. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you're not a subscriber, like, and also please make a comment of what you want me to do next. And thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye.